Hello and welcome back to another video on the SOAutomotive YouTube channel. My name is Sven and you're joining me right now in a very familiar spot because I am back at the forest where I usually film all my reviews. And this, it's a toy for today. This is a BMW 318i E36 Cabriolet with 115 horsepower, and today is a review day. A huge thank you to the owner of the car who actually lent it to me. Well, he obviously doesn't want to show his number plates, that's why I removed them. But yeah, thank you very much for lending this car to me so I can do a review on it. This BMW 336 has a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder engine with 115 horsepower. It manages to get from 0 to 62 miles per hour or to 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just over 12 seconds, to be precise 12.4 seconds. And yeah, this car is painted in this very lovely Oceangreen Metallic, which looks, I mean, in this setting, absolutely insane. And yeah, it really works with those wheels, which are also, I mean, they are maybe not my taste, but I think the whole package of the car is absolutely amazing. If you watched some of the last videos on this channel, you might know they actually already filmed a top speed run with this car and a countryside run with this car. So yeah, feel free to check them out in the link below or with the eye right now here in the corner. Now I have to admit, I think these wheels look absolutely beautiful in contrast with this absolutely gorgeous paint. This particular example has now around 98,000 kilometers on the clock, and you can see it because this car is actually in phenomenal shape. And not only that, there's also a very special thing in the inside of the car, which is this, the 6-speed manual transmission, which is really nice. And yeah, I just think it looks absolutely gorgeous in this setting with the forest and the trees. I mean, thumbs up from me. Alright, we are now in the car, and as you can see, this car has the full leather package. I already talked, just outside of the car about this. This is a 5-speed manual transmission. You obviously have here all the window switches for the passenger side. This one is for both sides and, for front and rear. You have this little cigarette socket. You have heated seat. Here you can actually detract the soft top of the car. You have here all the 6 channels for the radio. You have climatic control. I mean, this car is a vibe. It is so cool. I mean, that's also a very nice thing down there. The 3 pedals that these work in conjunction with the 5-speed manual. And yeah, I mean, you will see in a minute. This car drives just absolutely fine and absolutely insane. And this car is very well kept. Now you could buy right now this car in a similar condition, E36 318i Cabriolet, for around 10,000 euros, which is, I think this is great. You have a lot of car for the money, and I mean, I can't say it enough. It looks absolutely beautiful right here in the middle of the forest, because I think the green paint almost, it feels like camouflage with this green paint with the green leaves in the background. To open the engine bay, you can pull a lever down here, so it releases a catch up front, and then you can open the engine bay by pulling a lever right here. So you have this, the beautiful 4-cylinder 115 horsepower 1.8 liter BMW engine, and I just think it looks absolutely fine. But talking about the engine, I think we should hop in and drive the car. Okay, I mean, I have to admit, the pedals are, quite tight down there together, but I also have, you know, some big shoes on. So, okay, I can't really compare. Okay, there you have it. The car has 98,071 kilometers on the clock. And let's start it. There it purrs into life. Alright. Let's start. I mean, we are, if you notice, in a familiar spot where I obviously filmed pretty much all my review videos up to date. And oh, it sounds so good. It sounds so good. I mean, the car handles actually quite good. I mean, it doesn't have a race suspension, race or track suspension on it. It is just on normal shocks and normal. It's basically OEM through and through. That's why, you know, it handles really, really good. This car's obviously rear-wheel driven. And okay, now let's punch it in. That's what I mean. You can rev the car up. You can enjoy the car a bit more without breaking the law, you know, in like 3 seconds, because, you know, you can go through the gears. I mean, I've just, you know, punched like through 2 gears, you know, second, third and fourth, and we are now on 70 kilometers per hour. It is perfectly fine. You know, having the wind shot in the back obviously helps with the wind, but, you know, it feels when you drive it just absolutely insane. You know, I would love to buy, you know, a E36 Cabriolet or maybe a Mazda MX-5 one day and like do a road trip down to Italy with it, or to Malta, or somewhere to the south, you know, or to the south of France or south of Spain. That's what I want to do. And yeah, thank you very much for the kind owner who lent this car to me, because I mean, it just drives like a gem. This car was always kept inside a garage, never used in the winter. That's why it's actually in this really, really good condition, and you can't find many E36 in this condition. Especially most of them are obviously modified, and this one is 100% OEM, which is just, I don't know, it feels so alien driving it, because it drives just so good. I mean, as you know, I drive a VW Golf Mark V with only 75 horsepower as my daily, and as my first car, and as my only car. So, you know, having people giving me some cars to do a review with it is just feels just so special. And even though this car has only 40 horsepower more to the dot, it feels just way more sportier. And I would even, you know, go as far and I would say that the BMW E36 318i Cabriolet might be, you know, one of the best budget sports cars. Arguably it isn't a sports car, but I think it is a sports car, which is just, I don't know, driving it feels just like so, it's just so cool. Alright, what now? To the left. And you know, if you punch it in, that was a full second, now into a third, and we are at 100 kilometers per hour. And now I am in the 4th gear, just cruising. I know I can go into the 5th gear, I can cruise even more. I mean, this car is a great road trip car. The owner of the car has actually took it to some events, as well as, you know, driving it to the Nürburgring multiple times already. which is quite nice. You know, use your cars, people. They are meant to be driven. And even though this car only has 98,000 kilometers on the clock, and it is like, it's from 1999, so it is 25 years old, it has still lived a life up to this day. The car has been enjoyed, and it will get enjoyed even more in the future, I'm sure. It just feels absolutely crazy driving it. It feels so good. Oh, now we have a little diversion, which is okay. Yeah, driving it feels like it feels just great. I mean, it handles really good. The lighting outside is, for a 1999 car, actually also quite good. You can see in the dark very much. And the last video was a night drive video, where you can actually see that it's actually, you know, quite good when you drive it. You know, speaking of the light. Yeah, it's just so comfy driving it. My plan was always to buy as a second car a Mazda MX-5 NA, but we will see. Maybe I will buy a 318i Cabriolet as well, or maybe instead, because I actually think it actually sits on the street quite good, and yeah, feels great. Alright, this was the review of the BMW E36 318i Cabriolet. I hope you liked it. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I hope I see you in the next one. Alright, peace!